What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. Come and get it. Do you think like when you're born you're tired?
Yeah. I think your first thought, even though you don't have language, so you're not really thinking that, but your first thought is, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? Man, I was warm, dude. Back there, I
Yeah.
got that. There was this food tube, and it was just me in there. And I felt safe. And now what is this, man? What the fuck is this? Who is this?
They spank your ass. You're like your third second alive. They spank your little ass. You're like,
Yeah,
this
totally, like,
sucks.
This is horrible, dude. I was in this like warm, safe cradle with ample food, and now I can't see, and someone's beating the shit out of me. Why?
Everybody's like, what a miracle.
Look at him.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as they don't cut off my food tube and chop a little of my dick off, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I can accept being blinded by whatever this world is and getting hit in my ass by a stranger. But if they just keep me connected to the food tube and let me have my whole dick, then I guess I can process those traumas. Man.
Yeah,
Okay, now I'm being held by this woman, and then there's this man staring at us. Who is that? I do think that the first 2 years of life is a baby just going, what the fuck? Like all the time. What is that? And that's why you're like, oh, isn't he so cute? He smiles when I make faces, and it's like, yeah, because he's never seen anything like that before.
He's never seen a face.
Never seen a face stick its tongue out. The baby's like, holy shit, that's crazy. That's insane. I wonder if I could do that. He's mimicking me. Yeah, he's like learning about being alive.
Yeah, he thinks the tongue is another person. He doesn't know what's happening to your face.
Yeah. My mom told me that when I was a kid, like a little kid, my mom would sometimes pick me up, and I would lift my head up to right where her head is and bite her nose super hard. And she like came to realize that it was because when I would like watch when her and my dad kissed, and I thought that's what they were doing. So I was like, here we go. I'm gonna do what they do. And they would be like, oh God. Good God. This
so
baby's biting my nose.
Yeah,
Also,
love that. Well, love that.
Yeah, dude. Also, how funny is it that I was that horny that I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what you think. It's funny that that's what kissing looked like to you as a
Totally.
kid. You're like, got it. No notes. Little nose bite. Everybody loves those.
I'm like watching them eat dinner with a fork, and then I just stab myself in the head. I'm just doing what you guys are doing. My first words were, I'm stupid. How great would that be?
Kids are so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
They're literally dumb. They literally don't know anything, and they can't talk.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, it's so funny when people are like, oh, it's a premature baby, because it's like they're all pretty premature.
Yeah.
Like, none of them are. They always come out screaming. It's very traumatic. They can't do shit. They can't do anything for like 4 years. They're like totally helpless.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like a baby deer drops out of its mother. It can walk. It
Yeah,
like
and it's
knows
like
how to
I'm ready to
eat.
start a family.
I know, totally. You want to get married or what's up?
I've been alive for 8 minutes. I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And yeah, they say, like, they explain it in science class in school that it's like, well, our babies had to be born more prematurely because um our brains are so big that they couldn't be like as developed. They'd have to come out underdeveloped so they could grow. Otherwise it wouldn't be possible. That's like the logic. Right?
Oh, I don't know.
That like because our brains are like so capable of complex thought, we actually have to be like much smaller because the bigger we get, we wouldn't be able to like our big brain wouldn't be able to come out of our mom's vagina, which I guess makes sense. But like it is funny to think that as a result, we have to have like a tinier brain at the beginning of our life where we can't like communicate or like feed ourselves. Just imagine if
Right.
that's what happened to a baby deer. Like a mother, a mother deer has like no ability to do anything. And the deer just like is covered in its own shit and it can't eat food and it can't move. And it's like mother deer has to drag the baby deer like out of its own
Yeah.
shit into the food it prepared with its own teeth. We suck,
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
ours suck. Like if deer had to
Yeah.
go to the hospital, like every deer had to get in an ambulance. Oh, it's time to give birth.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, totally. Right. Well, then it would get all new age. The deer mother would be like, I don't want to eat any berries during this birth. I want a natural, no berries based birth.
And they're like, I'm gonna do an underwater birth. They're like, actually, all underwater deer births, the deer dies immediately. It tries to breathe.
I will say, like, as much as like I don't give a damn what anyone wants to do with their life, like, do you? I love you. If you don't want to take drugs during your pregnancy, I can't know you. I can't do it, man. Your argument is flawed. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's completely natural. I don't want to like ruin my baby's entrance into the world. And it's like, yeah, but we came up with the drugs.
Right.
Do you think if there was a deer that invented heroin, they wouldn't all do heroin all the time?
A deer.
Dude, every animal would constantly do heroin. We're the only animal with any semblance of willpower to stop ourselves from doing cocaine and heroin all the time.
Yeah, and even us are not good at it.
No, we're pretty bad at it, but some of us don't do it.
Dude, how funny is it that someone left their cocaine at the White House? That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, it was Hunter, right? Like for sure.
Honestly, that seems likely, right? But it's funnier to me if it was someone else. Like,
oh yeah,
it's
like
funnier to me if it was just an intern or like, Joe Biden. It was Doug, Kamala's husband.
Dude, it was Doug.
Oh shit, babe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
boy.
he's like in the Situation Room. Have you guys seen a little black pouch? It's like a coin purse. It looks a lot like a little coin purse. You see anything like that? Here's where it could be. It could be in the dining hall. It could be in the Oval Office. It could be in the Roosevelt Room. Those are the three places where it could be. And those are just the places I've recently hung out.
Can you imagine being you're in the White House and you're like, I'm bored. Like,
right, totally. I don't feel powerful enough. What a dick. Yeah, you're in the most powerful building on earth and you're like, oh man, I don't know, I feel weak. I wish I had something to pump me up.
It's so funny because every other president, if you found coke in the White House, you'd be like, it was them. But everyone knows if Joe Biden did cocaine, he would die in an instant.
He would be dead.
So he's the least suspected one. It's so funny.
He wouldn't die maybe immediately. He would have an amazing press conference. And then just die in the middle of it. We got to do a press conference right now. Yeah.
I'm fucked up.
You guys fucked up right now. You know what I would love is if it was like the Prime Minister of England. You know, just like another head of state was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Okay, so I don't know this full story. Who found it and where was it found?
I think it was the Secret Service, but I'm not totally sure. I just think it's so funny that everybody's like, yeah, it was coke.
No, it is definitely interesting that they found it and they're like, yeah, it's coke, but I want to know the details. And here's why. Who at the White House would leak this information? You know what I mean? Like you would think, I don't think it's a Secret Service because I feel like they just wouldn't tell anybody.
Right.
You know,
right.
if you're in the Secret Service, you're not just like, call the newspaper. It's like, that's definitely not secret. I guess is my point.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder, was it planted by someone? Someone pissed off? Did you know?
Yeah. You don't know any of the other details?
No. I mean, I'm the worst. I read the headline and was like, oh.
Ooh, a small bag of cocaine was reportedly found in one of the cubbies where West Wing visitors leave belongings during White House tours.
What? Wait a minute. So it was a guest?
Let's see.
During a tour?
Multiple officials involved in the White House cocaine inquiry now say the bag of powder was found in a cubby near the White House's West Executive entrance, not the formal West Wing lobby, as was previously reported. Investigators expect to be done with the investigation by Monday. In updating where the cocaine was found, officials said the area was also heavily trafficked. The cocaine was found in an entrance area between the foyer and a lower level lobby, the sources said. The entrance is near where some vehicles like the vice president's limo or SUV park. It's one floor below the main West Wing offices and on the same floor as the Situation Room and a dining area. They're doing forensic work on it. Press secretary declined to answer. The sources maintain the area is highly trafficked. Who found it? I want to know who fucking found it. Here we go. Officers found the cocaine during a routine patrol, a Secret Service official said. The substance tested positive for cocaine at a lab Wednesday. So definitely what happened is the Secret Service found it and was like, oh, fuck, it's anthrax.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh, no, it's cocaine. And now we told everyone there's cocaine in the White House. I love it, dude. Just what a massive fuck up on all sides.
It's great.
Dude, also that like, because there's no way that anyone who works at the White House and cares about the White House would openly just let the world know they found coke. So there was this beautiful situation in which they thought that there was like a threat to the president. And then when they realized it wasn't, they had to make a decision that was basically like, well, we could tell the world there's cocaine, and then they know there's cocaine. But them knowing there's cocaine in the White House is better than them thinking someone tried to kill us. So we have to choose cocaine in this situation.
It's fun. It's like if they found a huge dildo and we're like, it's a bomb. And they're like, oh shit. Someone left their dildo.
Yeah, totally.
The dildo check.
So Biden and his whole family were at Camp David when it happened.
That's
and
funny.
Tom Cotton sent a letter last week asking Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle for more information about the investigation. What a loser, dude.
Dude, Tom Cotton is the funniest possible name.
I know, dude.
For someone in Congress. My name's Tom Cotton.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Senator Plantation Racism, and I'm here to represent the... Yeah, dude.
There's a great old joke on the White House Correspondents' Dinner where there's a Republican in New York named Steve Israel, And Conan was like, "Really? You're a New York Republican named Steve Israel? That's like being a congressman in Texas named Jesus H. Gunn."
Yep. Damn.
Oh, what a joke!
Oh, that's funny.
But Tom Cotton, you can't make.
That's a good joke.
Good joke alert. Dude, yeah, it's one of those days.
Yeah, dude, that's right. We do that every episode now. I play it every fucking episode.
It's funny every time.
It is really just.
That'd be so funny if you're like, the top story today on CNN is they just found cocaine in the White House.
It's just one of those days, they said at the White House today. Officials reported that cocaine was found in one of the cubbies near the south entrance of the South Lawn.
You know how I always think they need to update, when the president enters a room, they got to play Hail to the Chief, and it's like a super old, like 1800 song. It would be so funny if every time Biden walked into a room, it was that.
It's just one of those days.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the United States.
How about this for a song? How about this?
That is what life's like. When you're born, it's that. It's crying and it's too
And
much.
immediately, yeah, dude, the day you're born is definitely one of those fucking days, dude. You're feeling like shit, man. Give me something to break. I'll break the doctor's face for smacking my ass. You know what I mean? Get out of here. You got all this stuff all over you.
It's kind of good. It's good that babies are born underdeveloped, because if they came out like a baby deer, them and the doctor would just fight. Like the doctor would be like, "It's time to spank your little ass." You'd be like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you. No, it's not. You're not taking my food tube away. Piece of
fighting
shit.
A naked 6 foot tall man who just got born.
Who has an umbilical cord attached to his belly button and will not let you cut it.
No, he's born with a knife.
No. It's Brian Regan. Not cutting my tube.
You're not cutting my food tube.
Get out of here. That's my tube. You can't take me away from my mom. Oh, man, dude.
Man, life's so weird.
You think you'll ever have kids?
Ooh, boy. If I do, I really hope it's on purpose,
Yeah, me too.
That's my only wish, is that I hope if I want them, that I have them. But I definitely wouldn't want to be like, uh-oh,
You know what's funny? Now that I'm 40, them being an accident and on purpose is the same thing.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. It's just I'm like I clearly don't want them. You know what I mean? I would have had one by now if I like really wanted kids. But if I let it happen, then I want it.
Well, either way, wanting them or not wanting them, it's the same reality. You still got to take care of them, and they're not going to want you. They're going to be pissed at you for a long time, and then they're going to leave. It's like,
so that's why I
say, kind of crazy.
No matter when you have a kid, leave it at the fire department. If it's going to be mad at you, do you deserve to? What did you do wrong, really?
Yeah.
You just had sex, which everybody likes. And so, you had sex, and now there's this person who hates you. Leave it at the fire department. That's my catchphrase.
How often is that happening? How often are people leaving a baby at the fire department?
Oh, let's look it up. How often?
It can't be that often.
Leave a baby at the fire department. Also, the fire department in Echo Park in LA has a little picture. It's like a little drawing, and it's like safe drop-off space. And it just says below it, no questions asked. You can drop off your baby here.
That's so interesting, because fires and babies, why did we pick that? Like, what if you leave the baby there and everybody's at the fire?
I think the thing that fire and babies have in common is that they both ruin your life.
I'm just fascinated. I'm totally ignorant, but I'm fascinated by that person who's like, well, I've had an unexpected pregnancy, but I am pro-life. I'm going to carry it to term. Then I'm going to put it in a basket and go to the fire department. Like, that's a fascinating story.
Yes. Yeah, right. Okay, so in New York, it's called the Abandoned Infant Protection Act.
Wow.
Yeah. New York State first enacted the Abandoned Infant Protection Act in July of 2000 to save the lives of unwanted newborn infants. I want to know how often, how many babies left at fire stations. It won't tell me. How many babies are saved by Safe Haven? Whoa. According to the National Safe Haven Alliance, 4,422 babies have been saved to date in the U.S.
From fire stations.
Yeah.
Wow.
120 were saved in 2020 alone. The site also states that 1,567 were illegally abandoned from 1999 through 2020. I don't really understand.
Legal
these
to
numbers.
Abandon it at a fire station? That's legal?
In certain states.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what the best time of day is to drop your baby off at the fire department. Like probably middle of the night, right?
11 a.m.
He's like, you're sitting there with your coffee. All right, goodbye forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the baby to the fire department on my way to work, honey. And she goes, "Will you leave our oldest?" No, sorry, he's too old. We missed the window.
Yeah. What age is the cutoff? Like if you're
30
like 9?
days. It's 30 days.
30 days?
How crazy! Wow. I'm a big procrastinator so I could see hitting day 31 and being like, "Fuck, dude, damn it! Oh, I gotta keep this fucking kid." Honey, we gotta name it. We should name it. Oh man. Okay.
Big procrastinator.
Yeah, man. I'm a big procrastinator. That's right.
Yeah, that's a wild, like, that's so funny. But I mean, how do they know? Like, if there's no birth certificate, how do they know if it's a 31-day-old baby? You know,
that's a good point. Yeah. Also, yeah. Do you leave the birth certificate with the baby? Because what if?
Seems very responsible.
That seems, it seems like, what if I were to go take your baby, Caleb, that you want, and then I leave it at the fire department? Do they do a search? They probably do. They probably ask around.
What's the motive for that, though? You're going to take your buddy's baby and take it to the fire department? Like,
yeah,
he doesn't hang out anymore, dude. I want to get some brews.
That is the motivation, totally. Dude, it sucks. I just finished my man cave, and then Dan decides to have a kid. It's like, no, dude, it's going to the fire department. We've now been joking around this for about 3 minutes, and it turns out that's the amount of time it takes for me to feel horrible about telling baby jokes. Oh man,
it's funny.
Yeah, dude. No, but if I have a kid, I'm for sure keeping it. And
there you go.
Yeah, dude. And I'm gonna keep it in my room under the bed. You know.
Under the bed. I don't want anyone to know I got it. I don't want Ryan. If my roommate knows I got a baby, he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Yeah, you start hearing a baby cry. He's like, "What is that?" Sound effects. I have. That's my phone ring. It turns out I have like a 5-year-old son that I've been keeping in my room and no one knows about. It's like totally healthy and well adjusted. It goes to school. It's like fine. Yeah, I got a 5-year-old. Yeah, I didn't want you to know about it, so I take him to school out the window every day. And yeah, well, his mom lives in the closet. I didn't want you to know about her either. Yeah, he's doing good. He's real smart.
Yeah, it is interesting because there's a lot of places you can't have a dog, but every apartment you're allowed to have a kid in. That's interesting.
That's interesting. That's true. Yeah.
No kids.
No. Yeah. Totally. Keep your baby on a leash in this park. I do feel like, yeah. Not only do I think babies should have to be on a leash, I think human beings should all have to be on a leash until they
Yeah.
prove that they, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if everybody who tweeted shit like, I'm gonna kill you, stuff like that.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna fucking kill you. What if there was just a person behind them that pulled on their leash every time they were about to type on a keyboard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be a job I would take in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh, yeah,
Stopping
leash man.
incels from tweeting.
There should be some penalty. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
free speech or whatever. But man, I was thinking about it. I was taking the train the other day, and it's a very crowded platform, and I was like, man, like, look at these people, like, and sometimes comments online can hurt your feelings, but I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. Like, if I just started doing stand up on this subway platform for all of these people, that's what posting anything online is like.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, someone said it sucks. It's like, it's just everyone. It's not even people at a comedy club. You're just throwing it out there. And it's like, if you started doing stand up on a subway platform, people be like, not funny. Fuck you. This sucks, you bitch.
Totally. And it's also like, that is exactly what it's like, except the entire world is on that platform. Because, like, so really what it's like is every time anyone yells, fuck you, all of their friends appear on the platform. Right. So there's like, you're doing stand up to 10 people and one of them yells, fuck you. And then all of the people in their life see them say, fuck you. And they show up and they're like, I agree, fuck you. And then all of your friends show up on the platform and they're like, you're being a piece of shit. And then they get in an argument and they have no context for each other. This is why I literally cannot bring myself to join Threads. And I just really love, like, look, man, I get it. Social media, like, it's sort of like difficult to not be a fucking nihilist now. Everyone I know is getting on there. I'm not going to hate on anyone, but I do think you're all out of your fucking mind because we've spent the last 3 or 4 years being like, Twitter is clearly pitting us against each other. It turns out this amount of access, mashing all human beings together at lightning fucking speed, causes a lack of context at nuclear proportions, and we end up attacking each other nonstop. It's bad for all our mental health, and we have to stop. That's like a thing that we all know. And then Mark Zuckerberg was like, I got Twitter too. And we're like, let's do it. Let's go. Maybe this one will be good. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad.
Still just people. The problem is people. It's like Twitter is where people are online. And they're like, Threads is going to be a positive place. Well, people aren't positive. People don't come home from work like everything was great. People come home from work going, I hate my boss. I hate who comes in there. All my coworkers suck. I'm pissed.
Also, think about any time you've ever been mad at anybody, how you feel about them. You think like when someone upsets you at work and you say nothing about it, and then you go home and you're not around that person, that anger develops into like visceral hate. And in your head, you're like, fuck them. They think I'm nothing. They think I'm a piece of shit. That garbage fucking asshole. I hate them. I got to tell them. I got to fucking tell them. I got to tell them they're a piece of shit. And then you get to work the next day and you see their face and you're like, oh yeah, they're a person. And then you calm down. But on Twitter, you're never going to ever see their face. So you can just like feel totally comfortable saying mean shit to them with no repercussions and with none of their humanity in front of you, especially when half the people are trolls that don't have a fucking identity. It's just it's really bad, man. I hate it. I think it's really bad for us.
It is. But it is funny to me that the only reason Threads is a thing is because so many people are just like, and I think it's funny because Elon Musk has made a lot of funny, huge mistakes with Twitter, but that everybody's just like, here's Twitter without Elon Musk.
Totally.
And that it was the fastest downloaded app ever.
It is funny.
It's like, that's gotta hurt. Like if I bought Twitter and everybody's like, let's just do one without Caleb. And and it was the most popular app on the planet. The fuck Caleb Twitter. Oh my God. That's so funny. That's really funny.
It's also like people clearly want to tweet. Clearly, no matter what, you can't stop them. People are addicted to just seeing what everybody thinks. So fuck it. Do
Yeah.
it. And yeah, it is also, funny on top of that like everything I just said, everyone's been saying it. Everyone's been saying it's bad for our mental health, but it turns out that's a lower priority than just not talking to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
People would rather think suicidal thoughts on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Than not do that and be aware of Elon Musk's existence.
Yeah. It's like smoking.
Really
you know, like everyone's known, and it's like everyone who buys a pack of cigarettes is like, this is bad, but I would rather buy this than do nothing.
Holy shit, that's true. It is just like smoking cigarettes, and that you saying it that way kind of like clarified it in my head, and I'm gonna stop. That's like I'm gonna stop being mad about it. I totally get it now. We all got to be masochists in some way.
Because you know what? One of my buddy Blake's dads called a pack of cigarettes. He called it a pack of 20 friends. Because it's like, you know, you can't. Boredom is really improved by cigarettes. If you're like bored, you're like, ah, shit, the bus is late. Well, I got 8 cigarettes. That's something to do. And it's like looking at your phone. You know, people looking at their phone at bus stops. They all used to be smoking, and now they're all just looking at their phone.
That is something to do. It's something to do. It's and it's like you get it's just like smoking. You get a little hit from it. You get a little
hit.
I have a little positivity hit, a little like, look at these people having fun. Look at this person likes me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I will say that the flip side of that is we should also start treating it like smoking in the other way, in which the government tells you constantly to stop. And and it is seen as gross.
I love
how great would it be? Like, you know, in downtown Burbank, you can't tweet outside in public. You can tweet inside restaurants. It's up to the restaurant, but yeah.
Well, I think of it the same way. Like smoking in a restaurant hits me the same way as like if you're watching a movie and someone's on their phone.
Yes.
I'm just like, come on.
Totally.
Like,
dude.
I do think it should be, but it's also the same. Like, it's just like when you see someone smoking, you're like, hey, did you know that's bad for you? They're like, fuck you.
Right.
Yes.
That's exactly
I know.
what it's like. Of course I know. I'm not stupid. I just hate myself. So if you would just let me hate myself the way that I like to hate myself, then that would be nice. Yeah, that's totally what it is. The only people I don't understand are the ones that are like, I like Twitter. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? You can like aspects of it, but you like it? The thing I do, or maybe it's actually like I clearly have like I have come to like really hate it, and I think I'm a little unique in that not everyone hates it as much as I do. But maybe the answer is more like you were about to say it earlier. There should be some repercussions for refusing to post your identity, refusing to have your real identity online, and threatening to kill people. There just should be.
You can't walk into a store with like a hockey mask on
and be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
That's
you
against
can't walk
the law.
into a bank with a pantyhose on your head. I'm just looking at the pins. Like, no, I do think that's a thing. I think you know, and if you're ugly, do a real, pick something, but you can't have I agree. I think that should be a rule.
My face isn't associated with my phone number necessarily. You don't see my face when you call my phone, but it is tied to me. You know, I wonder, like, I don't know. I mean, the problem there is it starts to sound sort of like super fascist if we are like, everyone must be identified constantly. But
well, no, I don't think it should be a law, but I think it would help the platform to not be as I think it's in their own interest to do that. But yeah, I wouldn't want the government to be like government social media sounds terrible. That sounds really bad.
You know what else is interesting about Threads is that I can't believe it took this long for somebody to realize it's not illegal to just make Twitter again. Like, you would have thought that Zuckerberg would have done that fucking forever ago.
Right. It doesn't seem hard. Like, whenever it crashes, I'm like, what crashed? A bunch of words? All the words crashed. Like, it's not like YouTube. Like, if YouTube and YouTube, I don't think it's ever crashed. Every video of everything doesn't crash. And Elon's like, oh no, turns out the tweets don't load. And it's like, well, figure it out.
He just like wakes up on a pile of emeralds and Teslas. Like, what's going on? Like, oh man. He's just like in a room full of dead bodies. Like, oh God. Like, okay.
Dude, what kills me is that, like, I agree with like the left about Elon. They're like, he's not, I mean, he's a genius in like one way, and then he's got some spectrumy shit in other ways. But when he posted a picture of his nightstand, and it was like 8 half-empty caffeine-free Diet Cokes and a gun, I was like, oh, this is, and he was like, this is my nightstand. I was like, oh, this dude is just a guy. This is just a person. Like, I actually agree when people are like, billionaires they're not actually a billion times smarter or harder working or better than us. No, he really is. Like, I agree that billionaires are not, but this is just a dude who's like, I'm buying Twitter. It's like, he's running Twitter about how I would if I bought it, which is shitty. And, you know, he's waking up like, oh shit. Oh, let me get a caffeine-free Diet Coke and try to fix this.
Dude,
like,
no, it's 100%. It's literally like if you gave $50 billion to Pauly Shore, what would happen? That's like literally what's happening. And I mean now Pauly Shore, not even successful Pauly Shore.
Yeah,
Just
that's
old,
funny.
shitty fucking Pauly Shore. I guess that's not fair. I don't know Pauly Shore. Maybe he's cool.
It's so funny how like Trump got to run America. We let Elon Musk run Twitter. We're just letting anybody do anything. There's no like what if what if we let Tom Cruise run Dairy Queen? Like, would that be better or worse than who's doing it now?
Is Dairy Queen the best example? That's funny.
What if we let Snoop Dogg run Boeing?
That's exactly. Totally. Yeah, totally. Starting tomorrow, the phone company is owned by Cat Williams. And yeah, making calls is going to get a little different. Everybody can only make 3 calls a day. Nobody non-binary is allowed to make a call. Not with me at the helm. See, that crazy shit like that wouldn't even happen. That's the other thing about Elon, is that the one way in which he is for sure a billionaire is that he's in a bubble and he thinks like even like regular assholes who hate people's gender wouldn't it wouldn't occur to them to stop people from having access to a website because they don't think that they're better than everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to like really be a fucking billionaire to be like, okay, you're not allowed to say this regular word. That's my favorite thing about him. Is it's like, sure, I know that it's like a fucking, you know, we're like, it's a hot button issue right now, but like cis, you know, it's like a word he doesn't like. And it's as much as a word that like, I guess is upsetting some people. It's still, you can't argue that it's hate. So I do think it's sort of funny that he's like, on my website, you can no longer say lawyer and you can't say cup. And you can't say tomato juice. Just like, Jesus, how awesome do you think you are? You just like God up on high who decides everything. That's why we
only makes sense in like 5th grade. Here's some words you're not allowed to say. It's like, what is there? Who's running? The principal is running Twitter. Like, shut up.
That's dude. Totally. That's exactly what sucks about it. The principal is running Twitter. He's literally like, no running in the halls. And we're like, fuck you, dude. Shut up.
And it's like, do you want a conservative principal or a liberal principal? Because everybody has this list of things. It's so insane to me.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, getting taken down for the in this house, cops rule, women are dumb,
So
love is gay.
crazy.
That's like, oh God, what are we doing here?
I still can't figure out if that's liberal policing or conservative policing. I can't tell. It's dumb policing for sure. I love the idea of the difference between a conservative principal and a liberal principal. That's funny to think about. I mean, what is that? I feel like a conservative principal would be like, if you run in the halls, we'll shoot you. And liberal principal will be like, no one can run in the halls unless they're gay.
Right. The liberal principal will go, no fighting. And the conservative principal would say, no losing a fight. You fight, you better win. Don't be a bitch.
Oh, wow. That's so funny, dude. No fighting and no losing a fight. That's like a perfect description of the two of them and why they're the same. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
We'd like everybody to stop fighting. We would like to stop losing. I would like to propose a bill that makes it illegal for me to feel bad. And that is the bottom line for us over here at the Democratic Party.
It's illegal for us to feel bad.
Republicans are like, we would like to make it legal for us to feel good. And Democrats are like, we would like to make it illegal for us to feel bad.
Dude, it's like the most cartoon, but it's boiling it down. Like it feels like every year at either convention, the DNC or the RNC, like that the keynote speakers up there on both sides going, our platform this year is to lose. Like they both seem to have no interest in doing anything better than last time. Like, we plan to lose.
And it gets like a thunderous applause. Totally. Cut to the RNC, and it's just like, well, seeing as how it's clear that we're going to win, I think that we should be really, really racist and mean while we do it. Yeah! I think that in the 4 years following this convention right here, we should all agree as Republicans to gloat and make everybody really mad. Man, I was going to make a different joke there and it left me. So I said the gloat thing. Ugh.
No, it is funny that, nobody see, like the idea of winning is just out, like irrelevant now. Everybody's like, you think Trump will win? No. You going to vote for him? Fuck yeah. What? Wait, what? Yeah, fuck you. Wait, what's happening?
Well, they're going to steal it, so.
Yeah, it's so insane.
Oh, Jesus. Are we going to have another January 6th? I bet you we will. Not this
it'll be like
January
the purge.
6th.
We're just going to have that. They're going to, like, the Democrats are going to propose, we just want to plan around it. So every year, January 6th will be rioting day. And just let us know where you're going to do it. Check in on our app that does not work and tell us where you want to riot.
They just, instead of like protecting Congress at all, they just don't go to work on January 6th. So every 4 years, a bunch of fucking
we let them in there. They get to pretend they're in Congress.
Yeah, they just run in and they take a dump on the floor and they're like, they don't notice that there's plastic on the ground and then they're gonna clean it.
It's like the running of the bulls. It'll be like 8 people died in the annual January 6th running of Congress.
Yeah, the attacking of the idiots happened again. That's right. 14 days before the inaugural address, as it does every 4 years.
No, the Democrats would go, our solution to protect Congress is to give them all guns. And you're going to see AOC with like a pistol. She's like, I'm ready for January 6th again. It's the running of the Congress.
Man, something about the image of AOC with a pistol is really funny to me. I
love it. I think it's fun. And people will be like, girl boss, look at her go.
Yeah, totally.
AOC strapped up, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm taking my gun to the Barbie movie.
She's going to be like cleaning it on Instagram Live.
Yeah, totally. Girls, get yourself a pink gun.
Yeah, that's the Democrats now. Pink gun.
Pink gun. Yeah, totally. Free guns for gay people. I do. Democrats are driving me so crazy with that shit. Oh man. I think we should take a break, huh?
Let's do it, man. Hell
right.
Yeah. We're going to do an ad.
We're going to do an ad.
What's it called?
Oh, here we go. What's it called?
Welcome to What's It Called, everybody.
That's right.
What's up, sleepers? What's up,
down.
Richard Carnes?
Face
get your ass
down,
on the ground. Face on the
right.
ground with your finger on your dick hole and get ready to lay down. It feels a little gross how much we say tip on your dick hole, but we do
We've
need
been getting
to
a lot of angry letters. But,
we get a lot of our mailbox is full of letters.
Yeah, it's not good for the environment. Stop sending us letters.
Just especially ones that are ticking. We get a lot of ticking packages, and I don't know if we are into it.
Don't send me an antique bomb. Just send me a tweet.
What do you think, Caleb? Do you think that we should stop telling our fans to tip on their dick hole? Is it a bridge too far?
Well, it was a funny joke a few episodes ago. I know,
but now that you've said it 10 times, it's like, this seems serious. It seems like I actually want it.
Right.
I don't want it.
We just want you to listen and laugh and tell a friend. And
make sure you lay down, shut your brain off, drink whiskey, get addicted to alcohol, hate Bill Maher. Yeah,
Yeah, do all the fun stuff.
Turn your life into an emotional prison. What's it called? That's what. Get trapped by your bad decisions. That's what we want.
Yeah, dude.
No, we love you so much. You're all Richard Karn, and we want you to feel safe and happy and taken care of. So, yeah. Keep on tipping on.
Keep tipping, dude.
Tipping. That's the problem. Is I just love it. Anyway, lay down.
Yeah,
and
fun.
Yeah, dude. What's the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yeah, everybody's got a dick hole. Okay,
that's
now we're
right.
done. Yeah,
one of those days.
It's just one of those days, dude. Oh no, my finger.
No, everybody sucks.
Everybody sucks, including my fucking hand. Now we're back. Just one of those days, dude.
Yeah, man.
What's it called? .rodeo is our website for links to all the stuff we do, social medias, our Patreon, all that shit, our web store. Buy shit. We got a sign that we're selling that people like. You should buy it.
Yeah, dude. It's a good
Caleb,
sign.
Yeah, dude. Do you have dates, my friend?
Yes, I do have some dates. Come check me out. I'm going to be touring around the end of this month. It's July. So me, it's summertime. It's hot and sucks to travel. So I'm doing it. And I'm going to be around the South again, doing some gigs here. And I really need you to come out. I know I say that before, but I really need it this time. So on July 20th, I'll be in Huntsville, Alabama at the camp. July 24th, I'll be at Charleston Dreamers in Charleston, South Carolina. July 26th, I'll be at JJ's Bohemia in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And July 28th and 29th, I'll be at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club in Bristol, Tennessee. So come see me. Bring a friend. I got a lot of new jokes. It's going to be fun. And I love you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
and this week is the week that I am at the DC Improv in the Little Room from July 20th to the 22nd. Come hang out. It's going to be fun.
That's like the best club.
Yeah, totally. It's so great. And DC is so much fun. I can't wait. My Jersey show, we're going to take August off. It's the first Friday of every month, but the last one was so fun. It's always, the place is called Silver Stream Studios in Montclair, New Jersey. And it's just like a little space. They have a podcast studio and a tiny performance space, but they also, it's like a hang spot. They have different events there, and they have like art on the walls, and like there's a little bit of a like shop element to it. It's great. Look that place up and go if you're in the area. Our next show isn't going to be till September 1st because we're taking August off. But yeah, go to that too.
Hell
in a
yeah.
month and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
man.
Caleb, I think it might be time to rename Rocky.
Oh, you mean the best movie ever made?
Yeah, I've still never seen it.
Oh, it's good. I like all the Rocky.
That's what I've heard.
I like Rocky 5.
Yeah. I like Rocky 5 too.
But yeah, they do need.
But I
it
haven't
does need a
seen
new
it.
name. It's not good. That one's not good.
That one's not good. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's
I love
the worst one, but I still like it.
I feel like I would love them. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like it just never happened. Like it's so now it's hard for me to watch it because I never saw it.
It's good. I think comedians should all. It's like 8 Mile. It's like if you're a performer, I think it's a good thing to watch.
All right. Oh shit! Before we get started, buddy.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It's still there.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It's not going anywhere, huh?
No, I think it's here to stay, dude.
Yeah, he's like advertising beard products, right?
Yeah. It's only gonna make him more money. So I think, but we'll keep you updated every week.
Yeah. Stay tuned. It's important.
Yeah.
Okay, I would love to go first in renaming Rocky.
Let's do it, dude.
Okay.
All right. Do them all in a row?
Yeah. No. Let's go back and forth. I just want to go first. All right. New names for Rocky. Ricky.
I
just thought that was really good. Yeah, thanks.
I like Ricky. How about White Creed?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Philadelphia Luigi.
Angelo Giovanni the Punch Bowl.
Man, Italian jokes are always going to get me. All right, here we go. Confident Steve.
Meatball Strong.
Horseman.
Tugboat Bronson.
Sad poor fuck.
8 Mile, but he can't read.
Chunky Joe and the old fucking guy.
I can't block the punches.
The drunk, young, stupid jerk off.
The boxer with the big dumb hat.
The Sicilian reptilian.
Uppercut McGee and the scared woman.
The fighting Formaggio.
A poor man gets his ass kicked.
The punchin' pizza.
All I know is fight.
That's great. I'm done. I'm out.
My last one is the slick wet man.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
He's always so slick and wet. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's wet. He's a wet ass man, dude.
He's a really wet dude.
Even when he's in his room writing scripts, that man.
Oh, dude. I think it's in the second one when he's like slick and wet and he's looking in the bathroom mirror and there's like a picture of Creed on his mirror and he's just it's insane. It's so over the top and he's just
haven't seen any of them. I've seen clips,
dude.
but
I love them all. They're really fun and they're all short.
Oh,
they all just fly by.
We don't need to call him short.
Nah, nice. Well, the movies are short. He's 90 minutes tall. I know that.
I do like a short movie, man. If Rocky were being made now, it'd be 5 hours long. It'd be like
I know. I like Rocky. All the first 5 are short, and I love them.
Remember when a 3-hour movie used to have a fucking intermission? What happened to that?
Yes, bring him back.
He's so awesome, dude. Man, I would have loved to have paid full price for John Wick 4 Part 1.
Yes.
Damn, that would have been, and we'll find out how many people he shoots in that hotel in the next movie.
I think there should be a little button and everyone pushes it when they have to pee. And once it's over 50%, that's the intermission. The movie just pauses.
That's hilarious, dude. I like that a lot. The first thing I do when I got in the theater would be push the button.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go pre. I'm ready.
Yeah, it would take so long to see the movie, and then when we got back from peeing, I'd push it again right away, and I'd run around everybody's seats.
This idea is terrible.
No,
I do think intermissions. I think if your movie is more than 2.5 hours, intermission, mandatory intermission.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Now, let me ask you this. What is really the difference between leaving your baby at a fire department and leaving your baby at a movie theater? You know what I mean? Like ostensibly what this means is if you're watching John Wick 4 and you're like, you know what? My 29-day-old baby has got to go. And you leave it at the movie theater, then you get arrested. But if you leave it at a fire department, you don't. That's so interesting.
We should change the law. Leave your baby at a movie theater. It's warm.
Absolutely. It's not warm. It's usually pretty cold.
It's going to be fine.
Happily, you know? Yeah, there's popcorn in there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of other kids, you know?
Yeah, and you got couples with free time who could use a little baby.
Yeah. A movie theater is a great place to grow up, in my opinion.
I would love it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I do get it. I understand why. They want people who cannot handle the raising of a baby to have an out, so they don't just leave it on the street. I think that's what it's to stop. Mm-hmm. They probably said the fire department thing so they wouldn't leave it in a movie theater.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But
or at a bar.
At a bar, totally.
Yeah.
You ever been in a bar with a baby in it?
Don't like it.
I've never been at one, but I know that some people do it. They bring their baby
I've seen
in.
it.
Have you seen it?
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. It's not something Rocky would ever do.
No, Rocky would never do that shit. Rocky kicked that parent's ass.
Caleb, it seemed like you're chomping at the bit to read people's Twitter names.
Am I chomping?
Yeah, you keep looking at your phone. We can do it, but I mean, I want to do it. We're gonna do it, but I just wanted to talk about leaving a baby at a movie theater for a little bit longer. Apparently, that's not what Caleb wanted.
No, I want babies left at movie theaters, but we don't get what we want in this country, you know.
Right, dude. Yeah, who's my candidate? Who can I vote for that's going to let that start happening?
I feel like RFK would do that. He'd let us leave babies in a movie theater.
Yeah, is he running?
Yeah.
RFK Jr.?
Yeah, man, he's been on every podcast.
And is he? Wow, man, next year is going to suck. It's going to
be a bad year.
Terrible, dude. Oh my, and podcasts are going to suck. I'm so happy that our podcast doesn't have a lot of listeners because man, if it did, we'd have to talk to all these apes, dude, or at least field emails from these horrible monsters, you know?
Yeah, that would be a bummer. I love how it's so funny that Joe Rogan, every single candidate wants to do Joe Rogan.
Yes.
And there's like no rhyme or reason. He'll just be like, no, yes, no.
Totally.
It's so funny.
It's also how you know that the Joe Rogan Experience is for sure not a comedy podcast. I think that we need to start differentiating between a comedy podcast and comedians doing a podcast. Because it turns out you can be a comedian and still take everything seriously. I would love to have Trump on and be like I would, if I had the Joe Rogan Experience, I would not have Trump on. I would not want to platform that man, but I would love to have him on What's It Called and be like, what do you think about leaving babies at fire departments and just see what happens in that psychopath's brain. I think it's good.
I'm pretty excited about my names for Rocky. Rocky Balboa. He needs new names. He's 7 movies. 7 movies. 5. We don't like 5. 5 wasn't.
What? Can you have Trump read your names for Rocky that you just read?
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. New names for Rocky. We got Meatball Strong, very strong. We got Tugboat Bronson. White Creed. Creed is he's a little white this time. We got a boxer with a big dumb hat. Gotta love. I don't know what time piece. It's a period piece. Why is the hat? He's wearing a big dumb hat. And he doesn't wear it in 2, but he comes back in 5. We love 5. 8 Mile, but he can't read. People say I can't read.
Trump, do you like
boy.
Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit, a genre that, frankly, we had a little too much of. They don't make music like that anymore for good reason.
Wow, Donald Trump hates Limp Bizkit. All right, yeah. Let's read everybody's names, dude. What was the prompt
Hell yeah.
this time with Rocky?
It was Rocky if it was directed by James Cameron.
Oh
of
yeah,
Avatar, Titanic, Terminator fame, and The Abyss.
The Abyss.
He's made a lot of good movies. Aliens.
Yeah, he has made a lot of good movies.
True Lies. He's made a lot of good stuff. He hasn't made many movies, but they're all good.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really like the first Avatar, but
yeah, those are fine. Those are whatever. But
did you see the new one?
Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is good. Yeah, I saw the new one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Everyone says it's good.
Yeah, it's good. They're swimming around and stuff.
Yeah, I like swimming movies.
Yeah, they're swimming.
Man, y'all again. I mean, every week y'all kill it. I'm very excited. Coming in at number 10 this week at Moses Rockwell, Guytanic, a violence opera. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's good.
At Asparagus Fring, Truth Eyes.
Truth Eyes is good. At Larry Bolello had Gunna, The Way of Flying Now. I don't even really get it, but
the song, that's Gonna Fly Now is the name of it.
Oh, okay.
At I Like Mike Perry, Rocky 2.
That's funny. That's a good James Cameron joke, Mike.
That's funny.
That's at Darth Plato had Punchinator 2, Punching Day. That is really good. We also would have accepted Just Punching Day.
Yeah, Just Punching Day.
Yeah.
We got at a Puck Pod said The Surface.
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
The Surface. At Jeremy from the Pod with Creed -7. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah, I get it. Okay, Creed -7. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
At Dumb Space Boombo, box me like one of your beef bags.
At Sloppy Poppy with Raging Fool. Hell yeah, dude.
And our Ricky shit this week from at Winslow Domain, Acoustic Rambo.
And that's 2 Ricky shits in a row from at
Winslow really?
Domain. Yeah. Also,
there you go, Winslow.
Also worth pointing out, we didn't notice it. I don't know if it came in late or we just didn't see it. Last week at Winslow Domain had the Ricky shit for what was it that we did? My Chemical Romance.
Yes, My Chemical Romance.
And at Darth Plato said the exact same answer, and we didn't see it.
Oh boy!
So that was a tie for Ricky shit, and we're sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, please accept our.
Deepest
this happens
apologies.
Again. We're moving to Threads, baby.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm gonna leave Caleb at the fire department. Take him, dude. He sucks.
Yeah, you can't leave your friend in a fire department.
Yeah, what if they wrote the law and the law said not 30-day-old, a 30-year-old baby? There'd be so many comedians I'd take to the fire department and be like,
I know.
Take care of him. He needs help.
Yeah. A lot of comedians need a lot of help.
Yes. Well, fuck, dude. I love this show.
Dude, this is a good episode.
This episode was pretty stupid. It was a big, dumb episode.
That's what we want.
Lots of babies being left in it. Don't leave your baby anywhere. Take care of your baby.
Don't leave them anywhere.
But, if
nice.
you are, be good, do take it to the fire department, but only if you really, really can't. No half-assing it, okay? If it's a real actual, you can't do it, then that's cool with us. But none of this, I'm tired. That's not a good reason to take your baby to the fire department.
Right. What if you take it there and then you want it back? You just give it to them for the weekend?
Yeah. Wow. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Are they just babysitters?
Yeah.
It's like a free babysitting service.
Oh, yeah, we shouldn't
Funk
spread that around.
Oh,
boy.
And she wants to hang out now.
She's like, "Don't leave me at the fire department." No.
Oh, Funky, I would never. You're my daughter, and you're
No.
also somehow older than me. If you're watching us on YouTube, there's a link to our YouTube on our website. What's it called? Rodeo, and you can see Dr. Funk. Can you hear him yelling?
So cute. Cutest little cat in the world.
Y'all, we love you so much. Thanks for being
Hell
the best
yeah, lay
fans
it on
Earth.
down.
Lay it down. Stay Richard Karn. I lost it there for a second. And tip it up. We'll see you next time.
All right, peace.
What's it called? What's it called?